Real Talk with Nik Lewis. He's been in the trenches. I hate to use the war analogy, but you've been there with Bo Levi Mitchell, seen him rise. We all see the star, the glitz and the glamour around the cameras and everything, but what's he like behind the scenes, especially on a Grey Cup week?
I'm going to tell you like this. Bo's a very confident individual. In 2012, I don't know if you can get a better quarterbacking crew to put him around than Kevin Glenn and Drew Tate. For Kevin to have as many years of experience, but to take his time to help everybody. I've always liked Bo and his outlook. He won 3 games that year, I believe, and then the next year, 2013, is when I got hurt. And I remember I would be at practice standing by Bo, and Bo was the third on the depth chart, and I would always talk to Bo about reads. So Kevin would run a play, and I would talk to Bo about the reads of the play, about different looks, about different things, different defenders tipping you off and different things, and just try to fill him as much knowledge because he wanted to learn it. Mm-hmm. Bo's always wanted to learn. He's very coachable. He wants to learn, but he puts in the work, and he enjoys winning. And that's something that a lot of times you work so hard that you don't really enjoy winning. He enjoys winning.
What's the Bo Levi Mitchell like behind the scenes that no one else sees, that only his teammates see?
You know, Bo's a guy that he wears it on his shoulder. You know, he shows you who he is, and he wants to win, and everything that Bo does is pretty much about winning. I've seen Bo put himself in position to win, and when he was in backup quarterback, he would stay around practice. He would do the things to prepare as a starter, to try to be the best he could be. If he got reps on scout team, he wanted to be a great scout team quarterback. And that was just his mentality, and that was part of his growth. And that's why he's where he's at now, is because you have to prepare to be the starter when you're not the starter. Because if you start preparing to be a starter when you become a starter, you're way behind. You have to start that progress at the moment you step foot in, because all that time you've been a starting quarterback in your mind. Now it's just your body physically being that starting quarterback that has to take transformation.
Is there something special about Bo? Because he's had sort of this meteoric rise. His win-loss record is off the charts. Can you pinpoint it with him, or is it another thing?
And I look at Bo, and I look back to the Grey Cup in 2014 and a lot of his early years. Bo would always get out of the pocket and throw the ball up to a bigger receiver, you know, Joe West, Eric Rodgers, those types. Bo struggles sometimes when he can't get out of the pocket and throw the ball up to those receivers. But now you see in Bo being able to break down defenses more, being able to pick defenses apart more. He doesn't have to scramble as much and throw the ball up to that because he can't depend on that anymore. But he's becoming a better quarterback all in all. His arm strength is amazing. He doesn't throw the ball overly hard, but he can throw it very far.
That's a good real Bo with real talk, Nik Lewis.